honestly entered the theatre on 22nd November with zero expectations. When all the comments below the trailer of Pagalpanti is that they did not laugh for a single second throughout the trailer, and the disclaimer before it even starts is that दिमाग मत लगाना क्योंकि इनमें नहीं है, and the main character says जरूरी नहीं है हर चीज में मतलब हो, you know there isn't really a requirement of an analysis for this film. But if the portfolio is to provide you guys an objective opinion about this film, then well, here we go. Pagalpanti is a multi-starrer directed by Anis Bazmi, a creator famous for hilarious films like Welcome and Sing is King. The film focuses on Raj Kishore, played by John Abraham, who has a curse of bringing bad luck to anyone who he gets in contact with. Upon interacting with Junkie and Chandu, played by Arshad WARSI and Pulkit respectively, and their business literally going up into flames, the three out-of-luck characters try to recuperate their losses. This situation leads them to cross paths with brother and brother-in-law Dons, Raj and Wi-Fi, played by SAURABH, SHUKLA and Anil respectively. The madness that ensues as these two worlds collide, where both parties want to cash in and bounce, is basically Pagalpanti. If this movie does as much business as Houseful 4, I will honestly lose hope in the kind of content that is celebrated in India. Irrespective, here's me telling you the good and bad aspects of the film so that you guys can finally decide whether to go for the film or not. The good. SAURABH, SHUKLA and Arshad WARSI are the only positive aspects about this film, and the sad part is that it does not last for that long. SHUKLA has the ability to even make a weak script come alive, especially in the first half of the film. Him as the menacing but unintentionally funny Don has a few moments which will genuinely make you chuckle. His annoyance with his nagging daughter and the constantly scared brother-in-law comes across very effectively. It's sad though that a capable actor like him has been subjected to such buffoonery. Out of the entire lot of the lead characters, the only actor that made me genuinely laugh in moments was Arshad WARSI. And it's not because of the written material and only him being handed the hilarious gags, but the fact that WARSI possesses this undeniable charm and likable presence on screen. He constantly in the film gets impressed with his own dialogues, performed effortlessly by the actor. His delivery of those lines never comes across as forced or an actor trying too hard. The reactions and punchlines flow extremely naturally, and him bursting into laughter looking at the dim-witted characters around him is a refreshing feature of a painfully dull film. Can we please see underrated actors like WARSI and SHUKLA do more thought-provoking and genuinely funny movies like Jolly LLB rather than these painful ventures? The bad. Editing and lack of coherence. See, some of you will be like, Arey Anmol, these movies are meant for you to leave your brain in the house and have fun. But if the fun itself is mind-numbingly boring, then there has to be something dreadfully wrong about the film. This has to be one of Anis Bazmi's worst films, and I genuinely have been a fan of his crazy ventures like No Entry and Welcome. Films that are so watchable, especially in reruns on television. The problem with this film is that it is such an amalgamation of elements and crazy ideas that the point was to create mutton biryani, but all we got was a phela hua raita. The songs seem to have been shot as music videos rather than having any part in the storyline, abruptly coming out of nowhere. The lack of coherence from a plot angle is another level altogether. John's character professes his love for Ileana after one sequence, talks to his friends about wanting to start a future with her, but when she is passed out after a shocking revelation, he mugs her. Mind you, Ileana carries on to love him, even after screwing her over multiple times. People give out loans in this film like Oprah gives out free cars to her audience. People at one point of time are in police custody and another time running scot-free. Murders take place as comedic gags in this film. Tires flying in this film are a constant. गाड़ी का अगर accident होगा तो उड़ेगा टायर और कुछ ना कुछ तो wreck होएगा. See, if the film starts off with a sequence where a cigarette is thrown and the wind blows it to another direction because of which the entire market blows up, you know the movie you're set out for. Female roles. The most underwhelming quality about this film are the roles of women in this movie. An abundantly talented girl like Ileana who has blown us away with a heartfelt performance in a movie like Barfi, in this hot garbage is tough to watch. A character that keeps on getting screwed over by a man that she has fallen in love with. He barely cares about her, but even after he steals her money multiple times, by the way, she keeps on running back to him. She, after getting backstabbed, still says, "Tum dil ke bahut achhe ho." Urvashi plays a hired bhootni. Yes, she plays a hired bhootni. Her role is so bizarre, so offensive to the intellect of the audience that you will be left speechless. I will come to that later. Kriti Kharbanda's character is possibly the dumbest, most ditzy and excruciatingly irritating one I may have seen in the last 10 years. If you thought Katrina's character in Tismar Khan was dumb, then my god, this takes it to a whole new level. Upon her father about to risk his life by going to a public place for a horse race, the character goes, "Papa, agar aapko kuch ho gaya to mujhe birthday gift kaun dega?" When Pulkit Samrat really wants to kiss Kharbanda, she says, पापा कहते हैं कि किस करने से लड़कियां प्रेग्नेंट हो जाती हैं. This character will definitely test your patience. Dialogues. There are many moments from the movie which made me question the written material of the film. If the premise doesn't make sense, at least the dialogues can be inventive and funny. Nope, that's not the case with this film. Kriti Kharbanda constantly whines throughout this film, shouting Papa, Papa all the time, whining about her birthday by saying Happy birthday ka happy gift kahan hai? When the Dons are questioning their staff on who sent their only daughter a love letter, and the boy says that he only sees the girl as his sister, the uncle says, Heroine दिखने वाली को बहन बोलेगा, ये तो domestic violence हो गया. Ileana D'Cruz's only family member in this film who is constantly by her side is her Mama Ji. As the Mama Ji sees her running away with John, he shouts and says, तुम ही मेरी एक property हो और ये वो भी हड़पना चाहता है. It's just a cluster of bad moments that never align or mold together. The second half. You honestly see the first half of this film and let it go. That okay, the film for being an illogical comedy didn't turn out to be good, but isn't as horrendous as Houseful 4. But my god, my friends. Talk about testing your patience, and that is Pagalpanti's second half. The second half includes a chase sequence which involves super glue, all the men and women getting stuck together. The movie then transitions to a Bhoot Bangla, in which Urvashi basically dances. As a few characters are seeing Urvashi from a distance, Arshad's character comes and says, क्या कर रहे हो? Oh, अच्छा, नंगी लड़की. The film, to make matters 10 times worse, gets into this patriotic mode to talk about Desh Bhakti and how Nirav Modi caricature in the film, named by the way Neeraj Modi, is a Deshdrohi. This over-the-top comedy starts featuring dialogues like, ये पैसा उसका नहीं है, हिंदुस्तान का है. देश के लिए जिंदगी चली भी गई तो कोई गम नहीं, सांसें भी कर्जदार हैं उस देश को. And you begin to wonder, what film did you pay your money for? What has this become? Where did these CGI lions come from? This film does not possess an iota of the brilliance of Anis Bazmi films like No Entry and Welcome. It is truly a sad affair. You know, things are going out of hand when you start to ponder about the fact that maybe, just maybe, Houseful 4 wasn't that atrocious. And that was the video, guys. Write it down in the comments below what you thought about the movie. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.